So I got the surprise in. 3, 2, 1. This thing is huge. I am actually surprised. Like, I didn't think it was this big. This is an Optiplex 780, apparently MT, but this thing is huge compared to my SFF towers. Why am I in a garage here? Well, it's a little dusty, so I'm gonna spray it out with an air compressor. All right, so I've never opened one of these before, so I have no idea how it opens. There's some sort of lock thing out here that points to the door here, so I'm gonna guess it's that. Okay, yeah, that pulled out, so. Okay, there we go. So she's a bit on the dusty side. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a little bit of dust. Do not be afraid. We have the technology. So this should just... a random fly that just landed on the front of it. This is a hard disk to SATA converter. So here is, I actually have one of these. This is not an SSD. This is still a hard drive. How many gigs? Was I lied to about the gigabytes? Nope, 250. May just give it a quick wipe down on here. Something's been splashed up against here. Oh, that looks like it's actually stuck on there. I don't know. Bit of a wipe down with some glass cleaner. Alright, this is sketchy. Moment of truth. Watch this thing just blow up or something. She's doing the boot thing. Oh my god. This just had to be in my way. Okay. Well, that's good. I'm going to push it in and then we'll go from here. So I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but we're just going to go F2. She works, so ooh. Picture was shifty. I don't like that, but okay, so system date and time is off. It's awfully noisy. F1 continue. I want to see Windows XP. Here you go, guys. You have Windows XP. Let it boot. It's going to do its beep beep thing. Yep. F2 to go to setup. RAID on. So I forgot how Windows works with Windows XP. It's bad when the gotta bust out the iPhone 5C to look up things because your main phone is, well, being used to record the video. Is what drive? I'm probably stupid here. It's Windows XP. HCI, ATA, or RAID. Apparently HCI. Hear the beep beep again. No beep beep? Yes, start Windows normal. Come on. Please. Please. Drive. Set operation. Oh. Oh. Legacy. Failed to detect drives this time. Continue. I know why those were shut off now, I can see. Start Windows normally. Blue screen. Holy shit. Oh my god. Why is there just some random browser on here? Okay, I may have to install a different version of XP. I don't know, I don't like this. We do not have mouse driver. It's not frozen. The time's counting. Maybe. Oh, what? We're just now realizing things. 2 things have been recognized. Oh, we have a mouse now. Good. We can do start. Oh. Took a little while, but it found everything, so. Alright, so I'm going to see if Acer's just having trouble with finding out the, Oh, this thing is heavy still. Okay, so let's take this thing apart yet again. Okay, so here's the 2 SATA drives. I do not have a clip for the other one. That's what I was worried about. But do I have? I do. I don't know if it'll work, but I have like a style for I have like the style for that one, so maybe it'll work. Isn't that hot? Okay, so that's the card that's in there. I have no idea what it is. So flip this open here. Just to make sure it's dead. Hold the power button. Means these should come out now. There we go. Okay. What are we looking at here? I have no idea. Why is this so tight? There we go. So this is a WLAN PCI adapter. Okay, yeah, so this gives us Wi-Fi? Yes, this gives us Wi-Fi. So next thing appears to be a sound card, I think. I'm gonna take it out just to confirm. And it is in fact not a sound card. Or is it? Or is it not? Is that Firewire? What is this? I have no idea what this is. That's like a hard drive plug in there, I think. And then it goes out to those. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. I wonder if you could do a CPU upgrade on here. Maybe. Man, this is confusing me, honestly. That power supply has, in fact, been taken apart before. The warranty thing is ripped. You can't see any of this. So, I'm gonna go grab my other graphics card and we'll see here. But then we're gonna end up losing VGA because my other graphics card has DisplayPort and stuff. So, yeah, I'm gonna throw that on and see what happens, I guess. Okay, so looking over the graphics card I have here, it appears to be the same connectors, so I'm just gonna go for it. I was worried because I thought I wasn't gonna find the piece I needed because I have the small form factor, so I didn't have the big one on, but I ended up finding it, so that's good. Okay, hopefully it's better quality than whatever this was. I don't know if it'll work though. It's the one thing I'm really scared about is I don't know if it'll work. I'm gonna believe in myself and say I put that on the right way. I may put the WLAN thing back in. I don't know what this is. It'd probably be smart to look it up. Yeah, so I don't technically need this because it is quite literally just a Firewire card that was provided. FAE 10 Firewire card. You look that up, that's what shows up. So I don't have anything to cover the slots, so they're just bare ass open things in the back. So I guess you win, Apple, Steve Jobs. I guess you win it this time. I'm gonna put it back in like a good boy. So I'm gonna take a photo of this WLAN adapter just so I know the model number, and if I can get drivers for it, that's nice. If I can't, that sucks, but we'll see. Alright, so we are finally done here for what I want to do currently. But let's go over a few things we've done to it so far. Alright, so last night I spent most of my night cleaning it out and making sure it looks okay. Like, I mean, yeah, you could still notice some dust here and there. But, and this actually had me stumped. Like, I saw that on, and I just happened to put my GT1030 in here. And I thought I bricked the whole thing, but that's a standby power light. I'm stupid, because it's plugged in. If I unplug that, it's going to go away. But this is what we've done to it so far. I have found the drivers as of yesterday. I found the drivers for that weird graphics card and this, it's under here, that Wi-Fi card. So I have it connected to my Wi-Fi box, this one here, and it's not Ethernet. It's actually the blue line runs over up into my Wi-Fi box over there, my actual Wi-Fi. This is just used as an extender, and this is set 2.4 gigahertz, so I can run my iPhone 5C and, well, old stuff like that. So white line, it goes to this because I had a Linksys little USB adapter that actually started to suck ass really bad. It didn't, the download speed sucked, it kept on crashing, it kept on disconnecting, so I finally have Ethernet into that. And one with the tag on there that goes into this. So anyways, it means we have Wi-Fi now. The little antenna's on the back here. When I actually got it in the mail, well, it wasn't in the mail, FedEx brought it to me. It that fell off, and I'm like, oh shit, did someone have a Wi-Fi card installed, but like a new Wi-Fi card? Because I only see new ones like that, and I thought it was like the USB one you can plug in, but no, it was actually a PCI by 16 plug. I think that's by 16. I don't know, I'd have to count it out. But this graphics card is some Dell specific AMD ATI Fire GL 3100, I think. I'll have to open the settings so you can actually see what it is. See, we're nice enough. They gave me, I already had a VGA one, but they gave me DVI and VGA, so if I didn't want to run it 1080p on there, I could get a CRT and I could run it through DVI. Is that DVI? I'm pretty sure that's DVI. So I took apart the whole fan assembly yesterday because this thing was really, 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 really dusty. I mean, you could see it blew out some of the dust right onto that. Ugh. But now if you go in there, maybe I can turn on my flashlight. I can. It isn't as bad. It isn't good, but it was seriously bad. Like, the power supply one in here was pretty caked, but this thing was full. And while, yeah, that still looks pretty destroyed, I have plans, and I'll explain to you the plans for the CPU for this thing. DVD drive works. I also replaced the CMOS battery, which I really, 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 really hate Energizer for this. You see that right there? You see how it's like blue ink and shit? See when I touch that? See the blue ink on my finger? It's a very, very small. Hold up. Let me just do that. Oh yeah, you see that? See that right there? See the focus? Focus, boy. See that right there? These are some kid-safe bullshit CR2032s. These pissed me off. I had trouble getting them out of the package, and when I went to be a dumbass and bit on the package to see if I could get it out, my tongue turned blue. Destroyed one of the batteries. Surprised I didn't die. Wasn't that serious though. Why? Why can't you just make normal batteries? They had normal batteries in here. What are the CR2032s gonna go in? There's no children's toys that really use those. So, yeah. But the heatsink is one specifically for the Core 2 Duo that's in this. The sticker's over there. It had a Windows 7 sticker. I peeled it off, though, and I actually ordered it on Etsy, along with another surprise I ordered on Etsy. And I have other things coming. We'll talk about that later once again. I ordered a design for Windows XP and Windows 2000 sticker. So, apparently, correct me if I'm wrong, but some of the Windows 2000 drivers are actually, they will work, they will vice versa between, you can use them for XP or you could use them for 2000. You have XP drivers, you can use them on 2000. You have 2000 drivers, you can use them on XP. So, we may have to install 2000 to this. 2000 wasn't that good, yeah, I know. 98 is more classified as like the second best from XP, and 10 is like third or second. I don't know. 10's good. I have all the kind of good ones. See, I have 10 Pro, XP Professional, 32-bit, sadly. I wish it was x64, but the processor doesn't support it. I had 7 on the ThinkPad, which now is running Ubuntu. I'll put that clip in now of when I decided to install it. I don't know why, I just wanted it on there. Main Precision 7780, I think it is currently running the newest version of Ubuntu. Not to be confused with the project that I ended up learning from MJD, Ubuntu. Ubuntu's came a pretty far way, honestly. Although I really just don't like what they're running. They're running Ubuntu Budgie, I think. I don't know. It's set up weird, and it is, it was a class project, so it crashes a lot. But I mean, it does the job. We can look at it actually. Like, I actually have the ThinkPad with everything else, once again collecting dust like it normally does. Gotta love when the battery is just working on here. Battery used to never work on it. The battery was original Lenovo shit. Turn my flashlight off. And I ended up disabling the splash screen like I did on my other one, because I just don't like seeing the logo. I like seeing code and then boot. So it's not, speedy fast. It's got a 250 gigabyte Samsung SSD in it, along with 4 or 8 gigabytes. The max is apparently 12 for these, but there's no 12 gigabyte stick of RAM, and this only supports one stick of DDR3, I believe it is. So, I mean, it works. It do thingy. It opens fast enough. So, yeah, I'd be thinking, this is the biggest tower you can get. When it said mini tower, I thought that meant SFF back in the day. I thought that meant small form factor. I thought that meant this, but like a little bit bigger. Holy shit, it's literally hitting that. You hear me, boy? Yeah, I'm talking to you, 3050. Yeah, you're my bitch now, you hear me? Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't you go talking dirty to me, boy. I hear you every move. But of course, not to worry, because a family member has indeed saved the day. I don't have it in yet. I'm supposed to pick it up tomorrow because it is Saturday. I have to go down south a little bit from where I live, and one of my family members has a like an old computer office stand, which this should be able to fit on. So we'll see it when it gets here. I'll make a short on it. I just really want to get this video out now. Time to talk about what I've gotten, and let's see this boot up finally with no more, beeps from the errors, from the battery errors, because I reset the CMOS. But there's always something. They don't have them in new computers. They don't have them in the new small form factors. Maybe they still use them in some, but this little guy right here, I didn't see him earlier. Yeah, he's right here. That's what makes the beep beep. Yes, I sound like a complete dumbass, but I mean, I remember old computers having a beep when they started up. Like, even the ThinkPad, that's just out through the speakers, though. I mean, the ThinkPad does it if you sit there pressing the boot button, or even BIOS. So, we'll put the cover back on. It still kind of pisses me off, though, is it's really, really noisy because of that weird Dell graphics card. The little fan spins at a certain amount of RPMs, and it sits there and just ring. It's really, really, really annoying. Here, let's boot it up. It's just stupid annoying. XP, present us. Beautiful. She isn't still the fastest on boot up because she is literally running on this hard drive, but actually less. It's 250 gigabytes. This is 500. I pulled this out of an HP Pavilion, I think. But I mean, I'm debating putting one of the old big guys in there, because the weird thing I showed in the beginning was it has its weird 2.5 to 3.5 adapter, which that I could actually just use, and maybe I'll get another SSD, put it in there, and put in the 2.5 to 3.5, and then I'll throw one of my 1 terabyte hard drives, because this is a here, this one is a 2017 model, which that one's even older. That was from the year I was born. Doesn't seem that long ago, but this is 2017. This came out of that. That used to be really slow. Luckily, they had M2. I think it's M2 in that, so I was able to take the same computer I took. I thought I was going to take the BIOS battery out of. It's a old Inspiron 3520 over there. It actually isn't that old. It's like 2022 model. And that battery didn't work either. But then I figured out I had to reset it, so it probably did work. This is from the Gateway. This still has XP on it, actually. But this one right here, this is the main guy. This is what I'll probably put in as another storage thing. This is the 1 terabyte one that I ended up getting for this, thinking it'd be faster, and it was not at all. Oh god, I just dropped it. It's probably destroyed now. I'm spoiling you guys today. I have to have my knees on the floor, giggity. But I have to have my knees on the floor so you can see what I'm doing here. Because I don't have any other chairs that I can put over here. Anyways, let's hear that glorious, glorious boot sound. Turn up the volume. It's good there. Alright. Oh yeah. So, I put CPU Z on here just so I can know what I have, because I was talking about upgrading the CPU here. And hey, I just realized my Wi-Fi card is actually flashing the green LED on the back, so that's cool. It's currently connecting. Yep. Alright, it's connected to my Wi-Fi. By the way, this, no more shifting. Well, the shifting because it's 32-bit. And this is 1080p, along with the Wallpaper Cave Edition 4K Windows XP wallpaper I put on here, because the normal Windows XP wallpaper still looks like complete ass. So this has the Intel Core 2 Duo E7500, kind of like, well, it's not really that close. The 3050 had a Intel Core i5 7500K, I think, and I upgraded to the i7 7700K. So the biggest you can go for the CPU on here is the Intel Core 2 Quad Q9650, I think it was. And that's not very easy to find anymore, honestly. So, but I found something that's relatively close. It's a little bit lower when it comes to megahertz, but it's still good. Like the Q9650, I don't know, I honestly don't remember it. I think it was that 9650. I'm pretty sure it was that one, the Core 2 Quad. That has the clocking speed of 3 megahertz and 3.00. I don't know. I don't know CPUs this well, man. I just know how to upgrade them. It's seriously that easy. I took the CPU actually out of this earlier, so I'm happy it's still working. So the closest one that can work to the 9650 or whatever is a 9550 Intel Core 2. It's still a Core 2 Quad, so it's still not a Duo. There's four cores instead of the 2. So I think that's how it works. Yeah, 2 cores. Yeah, there's 2 cores in the Duo. So Core 2 Quad means 4 cores. So yeah, I found that one. And I also needed to find the specific Dell cooler that came in the upgraded versions of the there's the off the plex 7080s and like 7 740s and 770s, I think they were. Those had the upgraded CPUs along with the specific copper cooler. I need to get one of the copper coolers so it cools properly, because when I upgrade it to a Core 2 quad with the aluminum one in there, it's going to overheat, and it's the big fan's going to be at max whack. And trust me, I haven't heard it at max whack, but it's even noisy on boot up. It kicks in. It is loud. I have it all on eBay because I couldn't find it anywhere else. So I have it on eBay. It's like $52.98 for it all. But what I bought on eBay currently that is coming in as of Friday, I bought Roller Coaster Tycoon Deluxe Edition. I think it's deluxe. It's got like it's got more shit with it and like a few manuals and stuff. But we're gonna see how good this can game, and if it comes to it, I'll try and find a GeForce or another Radeon that can work with this thing. And I actually have the drivers for Windows XP. That's the main thing, is finding drivers for Windows XP. So, yeah. But I installed, my father has a copy of SimCity 4 Deluxe because he remembered playing it on XP. And I brought it up to him, so he gave me the copy of it, and I installed it to here. I have my totally not pirated version of Microsoft Word working just fine on here, with Clippy included. What would you like to do? Buy drugs. Oh no, I made Clippy disappear. I closed Clippy. Clippy, come back. Clippy, where are you? Clippy, no. No Clippy? Clippy? No? Clippy? Clippy is gone. No. What we have here for apps is Mozilla Firefox. I just have control panel up here, 7-zip, just cause. VLC media player, because I don't have the weird things you need for DVDs for media player. And as the great lords of Gigatech would say, pinball! Pinball load. Pinball. We have pinball. Oh yeah. My desk is rumbling. Let's play some pinball, boys. I gotta remember the controls. I know Z is that one, and then one of the quarter buttons. Okay, so it's Z and question mark slash, quite literally. So, enter, no. Okay, it's space. Alright. I'll turn on the volume a little bit. Oh yeah. I remember when I first got the Gateway, all I would do is sit here and all I would do is sit here and play pinball. I honestly never used XP until I ran it on a virtual machine about 5 years ago, but I'm very nostalgic to Vista, and yes, Vista, shitty Vista. Very nostalgic to Vista, definitely 7, and 8. 8's not a good one, but it looked cool. Okay, it had the looks, but it wasn't worth it. I got the collector's edition of Farming Simulator 25. Yeah, I'm calling it here. I got the collector's edition of Farming Simulator 25. And when you get that, you get the ignition, you get some keychains, you get Farming Simulator 25, and you get you get a bunch of stickers too. And you get a 16-bit edition. Specifically, it's just a 16-bit edition. It runs in a 16-bit video game. So it doesn't say what it supports. It has the graphics of pretty much Pinball, Roller Coaster Tycoon, and SimCity 2000. So we're either gonna listen to the soundtrack, which is probably copyrighted, but let's put it in the drive and see what she do. No, It's 16-bit, but it's not made for it's not made for 32-bit. No. Well, I think our work here is done. It's 1080p, that's all that matters. So it looks good on the monitor. And I've done the BIOS battery, got the drivers. So next thing I'm waiting for is to get some cash so I can do my CPU swap and probably see what RAM it's got in it. So it's an adventurous time with this one, and I'll see you next time.